بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السائل يسأل فيقول: استيقظت في حدود شروق الشمس مجنبا، فإذا دخلت في الغسل ستشرق الشمس، هل أتيمم وأصلي أم أغتسل ثم أصلي؟ Questioner says, I woke up for Salat al-Fajr a little late, with a little bit of time remaining between offering Fajr and the sun rising, Fajr going out. And I was in a state of janaba. I was junub. So therefore, if I take a shower, if I wash up, if I make the ghusl al-janaba, then the sun will rise. What do? Do I make tayammum and make salah? Or do I make the ghusl and miss the actual time for Salat al-Fajr? Al-Jawab: عليك أن تغتسل وتكمل طهارتك ثم تصلي، وليس لك التيمم والحال ما ذكر، لأن الناس والنائم مأموران أن يبادر بالصلاة وما يلزم لها من حين الذكر والاستيقاظ، لقوله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من نام عن الصلاة أو نسيها فليصليها إذا ذكرها لا كفارتها إلا ذلك. ومعلوم أنه لا صلاة إلا بطهور، لقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: لا تقبل صلاة بغير طهور. ومن وجد الماء فطهوره الماء، فإن عدمه صلى بالتيمم، لقول الله عز وجل: فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا فامسحوا بوجوهكم وأيديكم منه. والواجب عليك أن تهتم بصلاتك وأن تعنى بها غاية العناية، بوضع منبه عند رأسك أو تكليف من يوقظك من أهلك عند دخول الوقت، حتى تؤدي ما أوجب الله عليك من الصلاة مع إخوانك المسلمين في بيوت الله عز وجل، وحتى تسلم من مشابهة المنافقين الذين يتأخرون عن الصلاة ولا يأتونها إلا كسالى، أعاذنا الله وإياك وسائر المسلمين من صفاتهم وأخلاقهم، والله ولي التوفيق. So the answer says you have to make a ghusl. You have to make a complete purification, even if the sun is going to rise and you're going to miss Fajr. And this is because the one who forgot about the prayer or overslept for the prayer, he's commanded to make up the prayer as soon as he remembers, as soon as he or she is awake. And he's also required to do that which needs to be done for the salah, such as purification. When a person oversleeps, a person forgot about the prayer, they wake up, their mental state comes back to them, there's no sin upon them for the past, they have to pray, and obviously you can't pray unless you do the requirements of the prayer, and from that is full purification, as long as you have the ability to touch and use the water. He then says, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever forgets about a prayer or oversleeps for a prayer, then he must make it as soon as he remembers. And there's no expiation or atonement except doing that. And it is well known that there is no prayer without full purification. As the Prophet ﷺ has stated, prayer cannot be accepted, prayer is not accepted without tuhur, without purification. So whoever finds water, he has the ability to use the water, that is his tuhur. So the equation, the Prophet ﷺ says no prayer without tuhur. Alright? Plus the water that you have, your shower, your sink, your bathtub, that is your tuhur. Plus you have the ability to use that water. The only equation or sum can be you make the ghusl and miss the time of the prayer, because that is what is your requirement. Allah Azza wa Jalla, He says, and if you do not find water, then seek pure earth with which you will wipe your faces and your hands. Tayyib. So that's the first half of the fatwa. The first half of the fatwa is that this Muslim in this state is going to miss the time of the prayer to perform the ghusl. Everybody clear on this? It's not enough time to do both. So he says, go wash up. Even though the sun rises, when you're finished washing up, offer the salah, and you're not allowed to make the tayammum for the sanctity of the time of the prayer. So two issues we have here. We have dukhul al-waqt, And then we have purification, right? At-tahara. Okay? Both are prerequisites of the prayer now. Both of them are conditions. So which one is more important here? And this Mufti here, he holds the view is that the purification trumps and takes precedence over the other requirement, which is the time. But they're both shurut. Praying on time is a shart. Being clean is also a prerequisite. But it says that the purification dominates that. And other scholars, they may say the opposite. Make the tayammum, that way you can pray on time. All right? But this is his answer here. Moving forward, that's the first half of the fatwa. And this also applies to a woman with regards to her menstruation or anything else. Any other issue. Or a person may not have enough time to make wudu. Or the water is very cold. You have no gas, or you're outdoors, right? And you have to heat the water up. Put the water in the microwave or light a fire. It's very cold, right? You're camping or whatever the case may be. You're stuck somewhere. And you have the water, but the water is very cold and you'll get sick. So if you warm it up, you'll miss the prayer. And if you pray on time, then you'll make the tayammum, right? So this ruling is going to apply. The second half of the fatwa is regarding the jama'ah and paying attention to your prayers, not being neglectful with regards to setting an alarm, having someone that will wake you up, right? Offering the salah with your brothers in the houses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in jama'ah. That way you can be free and far from imitating the munafiqeen. Those people who only pray in a state of laziness, or they only pray to be seen by men and recognized by people, and they don't go to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sincerely for Allah, the Mighty and the Most High. This fatwa was given by Sheikh Abdul Azeez Ibn Baz. May Allah have mercy on his soul. Wallahu ta'ala alam.